Hey there, it's Alex here, and it's my pleasure to bring to you this ScreenFlow training. I'm going to show you how to start recording. I'm going to show you how to edit in ScreenFlow, and also I'm going to finish with how to export from ScreenFlow to make sure that at the end you have a nice high definition video for you to upload to YouTube or use it however you want to do it. So first of all, if you don't know what ScreenFlow is, it is a screen capture, screen recording software. It's not a free tool. I guess it's 99 bucks now. I'm going to put a link in the description below. It's not an affiliate link, so I don't get anything out of it. But if you're on Mac, this is what I recommend: ScreenFlow for PC. I know it's Camtasia. I haven't been using that software, but I heard only good things about it as well. So great, you have ScreenFlow. So what do you do next? Well, before you start recording, just make sure you go to Preferences, so ScreenFlow Preferences, and then here you can actually get to change your recording hotkey. So what do you have to press to start recording and to stop recording? I think this is default, but I have Command Shift 2. That's what I press to start recording, and also at the end of the recording I press the same hotkeys as well, Command Shift 2. You have a pause hotkey. Mine, I set it to Shift P. So what this does, let's say you record a video, you record your screen, and you have a video that is uploading and is quite slow or something like that, and of course you don't want to record all that hang time, so you want to pause and come back when the video is uploaded or something like that. That's what you use your pause for. So you use this hotkey for pausing, and then to get the to start recording again. Basically, you press the same thing. You can take this if you want. You know, if you want ScreenFlow to show up on your menu bar, and also you can change the countdown when it starts recording. It's going to show a countdown. You can change the seconds. I think the default is to 5, set to 5 seconds. I set it up to 10. Okay, and when that is done, let's say you want to record. Just going to show you what you're going to see. Okay, when you launch ScreenFlow, this is what you're going to see, this little window here, and you have a few options here for your recording. You can record your screen, your desktop. You can record also from your phone as well. It's nothing hooked up here, and that's why you can't see this available. You can record as well your record video from your camera, from your computer camera, your audio. If you have different mics, you can choose them there in the drop down menu, and also the computer audio as well. You can record if you want. And here we have you can set a timer when the recording if you want the recording to stop automatically, and the frame rate I will leave it on automatic. And when you're ready to record, you hit this red button, or you press your hotkeys again. Mine's Command Shift 2, and you press the same hotkeys to stop recording. Now when you stop recording, this is what you're going to see. This is what is going to pop up in front of you. Okay, so let's go through this window a little bit. Here you have the canvas. This is where you're going to see your video that you recorded, and also you're going to see the changes that you're going to make. 1 second, let me just, there you go, 100%. Down here, you have the tracks. This is your audio track with the waveforms, and down here you have your screen recording, and here you have a little timer. Okay, and down up here to the right you have a how should I call this, the properties, the properties bar. That basically from here you're going to make all the changes. And let's start from the right. First one is your media library. Basically you can upload medias from your computer, hitting this button, and you can choose whatever you want to bring it into the ScreenFlow. Here, this one is the text tab. So basically with this one, what you can do is you can add text to to your recording. So how do you do that? Just make sure that your screen recording is selected, not the audio one, yeah? And you know that is selected by, you see this yellow frame around it. So make sure it's selected, and you are in the text tab, and just click this little plus here. Okay, now you got a text box here, and of course here you can add whatever you want, any kind of text. Just make sure you select it, and then you can change the font if you want. Oh, that's nice. You can change the size as well. You can make it bigger, the alignment as well. You can change the colors. You can change the backdrop color. So you can do a few things with this. You can also, there you go, you can make it like longer if you have a bigger, like more text. You can make it longer as well to fit more text in there. And you can also move it around, you know, whatever you want. Okay, let's change the font again. Just select the whole thing, and let's go down to 64 maybe. There you go. Click outside, resize, move it around. You can change the color here. Let's make it what? Yeah, that's cool. And also, so see, now you have this little box here that showed up on your timeline here. So basically, this is your text. See, now disappeared. You can drag this around and put it wherever you want on your video. So basically, to start wherever you want it to start. So if I bring it here, now the text will show up here. Just let me drag this down. There you go. So now what you can do, you can move it around and put it wherever you want in the video. You can double tap it if you want to change the duration of it, for how long to be on the screen. So let's say we wanted 3 seconds. So put your number there and hit enter. Okay, and see it changed over there. So when now we play the video, you see that the text showed up over there and then disappeared. Yeah, so you can move it around according to your to wherever you want to put it in your video. Okay, and this is how you add text. Let's move over. There you go. These ones are annotations. If you want to point to something in your video, or circle, or something in your video, this is what you're going to use. Again, you can drag this little bar here and set it wherever you want the annotation to happen, or you can move it later on. How to do that? Again, you have to click the little plus here, and now you see the annotation icon showed up here. And let's select something. Let's say we want to point at something. Select the arrow here and just click and drag wherever you want. Yeah, you can move it around. You can hold this end here and just, you know, make it point in any direction you want. You have a few options, of course, for the color. You can change the color to whatever you prefer. The opacity, so you can make it, you know, a little bit blurry kind of. Let me just close this here. The thickness of it, you can play with that too. You can add a cool shadow if you want. Yeah, you can set an outline, so make it as thick as you want. And you can change the endpoints as well. Yeah, if you want double arrow or just a normal one, and you can change this end too. Let me change it back here. There you go. And the same like with the text call out here, you can move it around to wherever you want to be in the video. If you want to change the duration of it, the same, double click on it and you can change the duration. Let's make it 3 seconds, and again just press enter. And now if we play let me click outside here, there you go. And now if we play, by the way, you play with the space bar and you stop with the space bar, so hit space. Now the arrow is up there and then disappears, and if we put the text here, then the text will show up. and the text will disappear. Okay, so pretty straightforward. Let me move this around here. There you go. The next one up here, this is the touch callout. This is you use this only if you record. How I said at the beginning, you can record your smartphone screen, like an iPhone, and you can add touch callouts. Basically, you're going to show whatever you click with your finger on your phone, you can add like a push callout in ScreenFlow. So I don't have a phone hooked up to ScreenFlow yet, so I can't show you that one. The next one, this is a regular callout. Let's say if you want to zoom into something, do you want to blur something, if you have like confidential information, private information, this is what you're going to use. And these callouts, they're going to be added on the screen recording. So just make sure screen recording is selected and drag this bar wherever you want that callout to be, and just hit plus. Okay, and let's say we want to blur something. Okay, let me bring the opacity down so we can see the whole screen. We're going to use the freehand. Yeah, we're going to use the square one, and now we're going to select whatever we want to blur. Let's say this we want to blur, so click and drag and release, and then you can bring the blur up. Yeah, you see on the screen that is blurring right there. Okay, so this is how you blur. Now the callout is going to stay on the screen. Of course, you can move it around to put it wherever you want in the video, and it's going to stay on the screen. You can for as long as you set it. Now it's like 3 seconds. You can drag it and change the duration as well. You can set up built-in, like just to be just fade in, fade out kind of. Okay, let me just click outside here. So now just look on the screen here on your canvas, you'll see the blur coming. There you go, and then it's going to disappear. Also, let me just move this around here. Also, you can zoom on your screen as well. Let me do that. So we want this to be here, and click another action. We're going to bring the opacity down, and we're going to select freehand, and that is fine. And let's say we want to zoom here. You select the area that you want to zoom, and then you're going to bring this up. Okay, it's that simple. And now you can play with this a little bit, fade in, fade out, and let's see. So now it zooms. Of course, you can change the duration of it, and zooms out again. Okay, so this is what you use this callout for. Okay, the next one, let me just move these around as well. The next one here, and here you can take the, where is the mouse? It's here. You can take this mouse pointer off. If you want, you can make it like bigger if you want, you know, people to see it better. You can select the sound on click. Like if you have a Mac, I mean, obviously you have to have a Mac for ScreenFlow, and you don't click a trackpad, you just tap it, they're not going to hear any clicking sound. So if you want to add that clicking sound, you just click there. Okay, and you can choose the volume as well. So I'll take that off, and this is very useful, like for example, you want to show somebody how to do something and what keys to press, and if you select this, it's going to show on the screen exactly what keystrokes you hit during the recording. Okay, so if I would hit Command Shift 2 during the recording, those keystrokes will show up here at the bottom of the recording as I hit them. So that's really neat. Now the next one is the audio. Now of course for this one you have to have the audio track selected, and from here you can add the volume. Yeah, you can adjust the volume if you want. If you see that your recording, the sound was too high, and you can change that by adjusting the volume here. Ducking, this is for if you have like a background track and the voiceover, just to make sure that the voiceover will be like the background track will be nice and smooth behind the voiceover. Take this off. You can add some effects as well, background noise if you want, of course the amount, you can play with that too, and some audio filters that I never used, so I can't tell you much about those ones. Okay, and again, when you use the sound, just make sure the soundtrack is selected over there. And the last one here is your video. Again, just make sure you have your screen recording selected, and this is pretty cool because what I'm using the most here, I'm using cropping. In some videos, for example, if you don't want anyone to see the top and the bottom, just for you to have the screen recording window so people can focus only on that, you can crop. So default is like that. Just hit this little arrow and you can drag the sliders, crop from the bottom or from the top, left, right, and then you bring up here. There you go, and just make sure that you're going to center it. So you come here in the middle and just drag it until this line is going to, there you go, perfect alignment. Okay, so now your audience, they're not going to see your whole computer screen basically. You can add a reflection if you want. I mean, this one is pretty cool. See right there at the bottom, and shadow, and of course you can bring it, like kind of zoom in and bring it to 100%. 100% is normal. So yeah, pretty much that's it. Like really quickly, how I said, beginners ScreenFlow tutorial here. This will be more than enough for most of you out there. If you guys want me to do like a really more detailed tutorial on ScreenFlow, just let me know and I'll get that done. And to export, right before I finish this video, let me show you how to export. So when you're done, just come to File and Export. Of course, name it however you want. Your target folder. This one, just leave it as it is. All I do is come here, select custom scale to custom size, and just make sure the top, the width is 1280, and down here you should put 720, and then you hit export. So what this does, it's going to export in high definition, so when you upload to YouTube or anywhere else, will look really, really nice. Okay, so all you have to do is to change scale to custom size 1280 by 720 and hit export, and pretty much that's it. Super simple to use, an excellent software that I use quite a bit for my screen recordings. Again, I hope this is useful for you, and I'm looking forward to catching you in the next video. Cheers.